Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 3 days since my last vlog, and it's been crazy. So we got this massive snowstorm. You know, we were only supposed to get like less than an inch. We ended up getting like 10 to like 13 inches. So for the last 2 days, my kids have been out of school, which makes it damn near impossible to do anything around the house, to work. You know, I'm a graphic designer. I literally sit at a computer for hours and hours at a time designing things, and you can't do that when you have the Hunger Games and a mixture of Jurassic Park happening at the same time. So I didn't get my normal workouts in on Monday or Tuesday because kids. I did work out, but not near what I normally do and near the volume that I have been doing because, yeah, children. Damn adulting. It sucks. Adulting is for the birds. So I've had to try to keep my children entertained, and they love to bake. So I tortured myself with helping them make cake pops that I wasn't allowed to taste. So I have no idea if they actually turned out okay because can't taste them. We bought a gingerbread house that they are going to work on. And then today, so it's Wednesday, you know, December 12th, they were on a 2-hour delay this morning, which was like, yes, I was thanking the gods that there was a 2-hour delay and they weren't closed like the county schools around here. The county schools were closed, but I live in the city, so yay, city. So, yeah, missed the bus this morning with my youngest child because I was going to have to put him on the bus and then take my daughter to the doctor because she has an infected toe because this child does not wear socks. She hates socks. I had the doctor put the fear of God in her today and basically tell her that if she did not start wearing socks, her toes were gonna fall off. So since we missed the bus, had to end up taking little man with us to the doctor, and then I didn't want to have to leave my eldest child here by himself to catch the bus because I don't trust him to actually get on the bus on time. So all 3 kids to the doctor this morning. Then I had to take them to 2 different schools and then go get a quick back and chest workout in so that I could get back home and get a lot of work that I needed caught up done that should have been done 2 days ago. So that's basically how my week has gone. Hopefully the rest of this week is going to go better. Weighed in at 154.6 this morning on the scale, so that is a new low. Body fat percentage has also come down, so everything is progressing and moving along like it should, despite the fact that, you know, there was a few setbacks with the snowstorm. And the thing about any workout program, or whether you're training for competition, whether you're just wanting to lose weight, shit's gonna happen. And, you know, the world is not going to stop around you just because you're deciding to get healthy or just because you're deciding to compete. You have to deal with setbacks. You have to deal with events and birthday parties, and there might be deaths in the family, that you might be sick. All of these things are still going to happen. So how you handle them and how you get through them is how you really win at this whole game. And you know, I've had so many things that were stacked against me in the last 2.5 years of my overall transformation that I could have let slow me down. I could have let stop me, but I didn't. It may have slowed you down for a little bit, but you pick right back up where you left off. You don't keep putting things off and keep putting things off, you get back into routine as soon as you possibly able to. You're gonna fall off the wagon. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have great days, and you might even notice that you notice more of the bad days than you do the good, because you're trying to incorporate this new lifestyle into your already busy life. So yes, you can get angry. Yes, you can get upset, but it's how you deal with it that determines what your success is going to be. You can let it stall you, you can let it stop you, or you can power through it and you can continue to kick ass. And that's what I've done the last 2 days. Made sure my macros were on point. Didn't get, my workouts and stuff in like I normally do, but I kept everything else in check, and so I have no doubt that throughout the rest of this prep, there's still going to be things happening. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't get sick anytime soon. So yeah, 20 weeks out, doing great. And yeah, let's dive into 20 weeks out. Thursday, December 13th, Captain's Log, 1000. I feel like poo today. And it's not because of prep or working out or anything. It's completely hormonal. I feel it coming on and I just feel like crap. Like I just don't want to do anything. And a lot of people always say, Cassie, I wish I had your motivation. I wish I had your willpower to be able to do all the things that you've done in the past 2.5 years. And honestly, there are days where I don't feel like doing anything. As much as I like to work out and I enjoy it and it makes me feel good and happy, there are some days where I would just rather lay on the couch and do nothing. But there's so much work to be done. My house is just like a total disaster area because the kids have been home for 2 days because of the snow. Then they were on a 2-hour delay yesterday and a 2-hour delay today. I need to go to the gym and crush a shoulder session. And then I have to teach 2 classes tonight. And I just don't have any energy to do it. And it's not because my calories are low. My calories are great. I just feel like crap today. I just feel like binge watching Hallmark Christmas movies and laying in my PJs all day because I'm literally like freezing. Like I'm so cold. My husband is like the most hot-natured person on the planet. So if he could keep the temperature set on Arctic tundra, I'm pretty sure he would. But I like it warm. Like if you could give me sunny and 80 degrees all year round, I would be the happiest person on the planet. Granted, I live in the wrong part of the country for that. I live in Virginia, so it's freaking cold in the winter and hot in the summer. This is just me being whiny today because my uterus feels like it wants to burst forth from my body. Sorry if that's way too much TMI, especially if you're a dude and you're watching, but that's just how us women feel. Like it's not fun. Like you guys are lucky. Like it's not pleasant at all. And it just wreaks havoc on your entire body, on your emotions, on your ability to want to do things. Like I'm not even hungry. I had to force myself to eat breakfast this morning because I know I need the calories at this point. But it's just a crappy day. It's still cold as shit. We're supposed to get like a crap ton of rain this weekend, which is gonna make it even worse. So I'm gonna go drink me a Monster. Hopefully I get the energy to get up off my ass and go to the gym and get stuff done. I have to come home and get a bunch of work done. and get caught up. Still playing catch up on work because children. So this is your midweek whiny session from Cassie. Somebody just like give me a pep talk. I need a locker room pep talk at this moment. Like I need a sit down, come to Jesus, Cassie, you gotta do this kind of pep talk. So if you're there, if you're out there, you're willing to give me a pep talk, I'm willing to take it. I'm gonna go try to crush a workout. So weekly wrap up. Things went really great this week. I was super strong in my lifts. I hit a new low on the scale of 154.1. And then I woke up this morning and got a visit from Aunt Flo and magically gained 3 pounds. So it just goes to show you that the scale is shit. It's a liar, and that it can't be something that you use to determine your progress, because everything was on point. My macros were on point. My lifts were on point. I was definitely in a calorie deficit the whole week, and you don't just gain 3 pounds overnight from that. And it just shows you that anything can factor and determine that number on the scale. And if you are consistently trying to use scale as progress, then you're more than likely going to get frustrated, and you are going to and that's where a lot of people end up giving up, is because they don't see the progress right away. And the most important thing in any weight loss or getting healthy program, no matter what you're following, whether it's keto, whether it's Weight Watchers, whether it is any other plan, it could be anything. you have to be consistent and you have to give yourself time, okay? All these promises of overnight abs and, you know, 6 weeks to a bikini body is bullshit. And anybody who has been on this journey and been on it for a while will tell you that real results, real true lasting results, take time, and you have to be patient with yourself. There's going to be days, weeks, months where you feel like you aren't seeing progress, and that's okay. If you are maintaining, if you don't lose a pound and you don't gain a pound and you're just maintaining, that is still progress. You will still reach your goals if you are maintaining. Maintenance is hard because you've worked so hard to get to where you're at, and then to stay there, I will tell people the journey is the easy part. Getting to your goal weight or your goal pant size, or, you know, is hard. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy, but staying there is even harder, and not falling back into old habits and not letting those excuses creep back up and just take control of you. So, in other news, Coach crushed my hopes and dreams. Starting tomorrow, I have to slash my calories. It's deload week next week, which means I get super easy lifts, super easy workouts, but my calories are gonna be down. So if you are the praying kind, say a couple prayers for my husband, because not only is it Shark Week, but Cassie doesn't get all of her calories. So he may need some blessing, he may need some voodoo, he may need lots of prayers to be able to put up with me for the next week. So far, you know, it'll be just like eating my rest day calories while I'm still working out, but at least it's not going to be hard like my lifts have been. So just a little bit of recovery for my muscles, for my body, and then the next week we will jump right back into that routine. So, or I hope so, if my coach is watching. I know she watches these videos. Kendra, I know you're watching. So go easy on my girlfriend. So until next week, this was my 20 weeks out video. So yeah, here's on to 19 weeks out.